Hello, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that's more common than you might think, and it's a silent signal that your body might be sending you. We're talking about insulin resistance. You may have heard the term, but do you know what it means for your health? And more importantly, do you know how to find out if it's affecting you? For the next few minutes, we're going to demystify insulin resistance. We'll explain exactly what it is, why it's a major risk factor for type 2 diabetes and other chronic conditions, and we'll give you a clear, actionable guide to the key tests you need to ask your doctor for. This is crucial information that could change your health trajectory. So, whether you have a family history of diabetes, are concerned about your weight, or just want to be proactive about your health, this is for you. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is insulin resistance? To understand it, we need to talk about insulin. Think of insulin as a key, and your cells as locks. After you eat, your blood sugar, glucose, rises. Your pancreas releases insulin, which travels through your bloodstream. Its job is to unlock your cells, allowing glucose to enter and be used for energy. This is a perfectly normal and healthy process. However, with insulin resistance, something goes wrong. Your cells' locks become sticky or rusty. Insulin is still trying to do its job, but the cells aren't responding effectively. The pancreas, sensing that glucose isn't getting into the cells, works even harder and produces more and more insulin to compensate. It's like trying to force a key into a stubborn lock. This state of high insulin in your bloodstream is called hyperinsulinemia, and it's the defining feature of insulin resistance. Over time, your pancreas can get exhausted from overworking, and your blood sugar levels start to rise, eventually leading to prediabetes and then type 2 diabetes. Now, you might be wondering, do I have this? The tricky part about insulin resistance is that it often has no obvious symptoms in its early stages. You can't feel high insulin. However, there are some subtle signs you might be experiencing: unexplained weight gain, especially around the midsection, fatigue after meals, or even skin tags and dark patches of skin, particularly around the neck or armpits, a condition called acanthosis nigricans. But to know for sure, we need to look at the numbers. And this is where the key tests come in. It's not just about a single blood sugar test. It's a combination of tests that paints a full picture. The first and most common test is the fasting glucose test. You'll have your blood drawn after fasting for at least 8 hours. A normal fasting glucose level is less than 100 mg per deciliter. If your level is between 100 and 125 mg per deciliter, you're in the prediabetes range. A level of 126 mg per deciliter or higher on 2 separate occasions indicates diabetes. While this test is essential for diagnosing diabetes, it may not catch early-stage insulin resistance. That's where our second key test comes in, the HbA1c test. This is a powerful tool because it gives you a snapshot of your average blood sugar levels over the past 2 to 3 months. It's not affected by short-term diet changes. A normal HbA1c is below 5.7%. The prediabetes range is from 5.7% to 6.4%, and 6.5% or higher indicates diabetes. Think of the HbA1c as a report card for your blood sugar control. Now for the tests that get to the heart of insulin resistance itself. You need to know not just your blood sugar, but also your insulin levels. Our third key test is the fasting insulin test. This test measures the amount of insulin in your blood after an overnight fast. If you have insulin resistance, your fasting insulin levels will likely be elevated because your pancreas is working overtime. This test is often not part of a standard checkup, so you may need to specifically ask your doctor for it. When you combine this result with your fasting glucose level, you can get a more accurate picture of your body's insulin sensitivity. Our fourth key test is the oral glucose tolerance test, OGTT. This test gives a dynamic view of how your body handles sugar. First, you'll have a fasting blood sample taken. Then, you'll drink a glucose-rich beverage. Blood samples are then taken at specific intervals, usually at 1 and 2 hours, to see how quickly your body can bring your blood sugar back down to a normal level. This test can be very effective at diagnosing prediabetes and gestational diabetes. While these tests give us the raw data, there's a valuable calculation you can do with them to get a more specific indicator of insulin resistance. This brings us to the HOMA-IR score, or homeostatic model assessment for insulin resistance. You'll need your fasting glucose and fasting insulin levels to calculate this. While it's a bit technical, your doctor or a qualified health professional can easily run this for you. A lower score indicates greater insulin sensitivity, while a higher score points towards insulin resistance. It's a fantastic tool for tracking your progress as you make lifestyle changes. What your results mean. So, now you know the tests. But what happens if you get your results back and they show you have insulin resistance or prediabetes? This is not a diagnosis to fear, it's a wake-up call. The good news is that with targeted lifestyle changes, you can often reverse insulin resistance and prevent the progression to type 2 diabetes. This is a powerful moment of empowerment. You have the ability to take control of your health. The pillars of change: diet and exercise. The most powerful tools you have are diet and exercise. These two pillars work together to improve your body's sensitivity to insulin. When it comes to diet, the goal is to stabilize your blood sugar and reduce the constant demand on your pancreas. Focus on a diet rich in whole foods, fiber, and lean protein. Fiber, found in vegetables, fruits, and whole grains, slows down the absorption of sugar, preventing those rapid blood sugar spikes. Lean protein helps you feel full and satisfied, which reduces cravings for less healthy foods. Crucially, you need to reduce your intake of refined carbohydrates, sugary drinks, and processed foods. These are the primary culprits that cause sharp increases in blood sugar, forcing your pancreas to release large amounts of insulin and further contributing to resistance. Think about simple swaps: choose a handful of berries over a cookie, or opt for a salad with grilled chicken instead of a processed sandwich. Regular physical activity is also a non-negotiable part of the solution. Exercise, especially strength training, helps your muscles become more sensitive to insulin. When your muscles are active, they can take in glucose more efficiently, even without much insulin. This gives your overworked pancreas a break. You don't have to become a marathon runner overnight. Just a brisk 30-minute walk a day can make a significant difference. Find an activity you enjoy and make it a consistent part of your routine. Beyond the plate, sleep, stress, and weight. In addition to diet and exercise, other lifestyle factors play a huge role. Weight loss, even a modest 5 to 10% of your body weight, can dramatically improve insulin sensitivity. This is because excess fat, especially around the midsection, produces inflammatory signals that disrupt insulin function. Don't forget about stress management and sleep. Chronic stress keeps your body in a state of high alert, increasing levels of the hormone cortisol. High cortisol can contribute to insulin resistance. Likewise, poor sleep can throw your hormones out of whack, making you more prone to blood sugar issues. Prioritize relaxation techniques like meditation or deep breathing, and aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Partnering with your doctor. Finally, it's essential to have an open conversation with your doctor. If you're concerned about your risk, be proactive. Ask about these specific tests, especially the fasting insulin and HbA1c tests, and discuss your results openly. They can help you create a personalized plan that includes diet and exercise recommendations, and they can monitor your progress over time with follow-up testing. Insulin resistance is a silent condition, but it doesn't have to be a secret one. By understanding the key tests and taking charge of your lifestyle, you can take a powerful step towards protecting your long-term health. Don't wait for symptoms to appear. Empower yourself with knowledge and action today. I hope the information we shared today has inspired you to take better care of your health. Always remember that your health is your most valuable asset, and every small step towards a healthy lifestyle is an investment in your future. If you liked this content and found it useful, don't forget to hit the like button to support us, and share the video with those you love so everyone can benefit. And don't miss the chance to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to get all our new content first. Let us know in the comments, what health topic would you like us to talk about in our next videos? Your opinion is very important to us.